Hey dinosaur fans! Let's talk about one of the biggest mysteries and biggest jokes in the dino world. The T-Rex's tiny arms. We've all seen the memes. The toy figures. The "how does it scratch its nose?" questions. But today we're asking something deeper. Were those tiny arms useless, or just misunderstood? Let's find out. First, let's get the facts straight. T-Rex stood nearly 20 feet tall and 40 feet long. But its arms? Only about 3 feet long. Imagine that. A creature the size of a school bus, with arms shorter than yours. It's no wonder they've been the butt of so many jokes. But here's what most people miss. Those arms were incredibly strong. Fossil evidence shows thick bones and huge muscle attachments. Each arm could lift over 400 pounds. Not exactly useless. So why were they so short? Let's go back 68 million years. By this time, T-Rex had evolved into a top predator. It didn't need long arms to catch prey, it had jaws. 12,000 pounds of bone-crushing bite force. Its entire body was designed for that bite. The skull got bigger. The neck got stronger. Something had to give, and evolution trimmed the arms. But that doesn't mean they didn't serve a purpose. Some scientists believe the arms helped T-Rex hold on to prey during feeding. Others think they were used in mating, stabilizing after a fall, or even combat between rivals. Think about it. If you're fighting another T-Rex face-to-face, having short but powerful arms might actually help. Less likely to get injured, but still strong enough to claw. And those claws? Each arm had 2 sharp claws, up to 4 inches long. More than enough to rip flesh. Another theory? The arms were used to push itself off the ground if it fell. Helpful when you weigh 9 tons. And here's a cool twist, tiny arms weren't unique to T-Rex. Other massive predators, like Carnotaurus and Giganotosaurus, also had small arms. So maybe it wasn't a flaw, but a feature. Let's flip the question. If the arms were really useless, why didn't evolution get rid of them completely? Answer: because they still had value. Not for grabbing prey. Not for swinging from trees. But for very specific, powerful functions. Think of them as built-in tools, compact, efficient, and purpose-driven. Even today, some animals have weird proportions that make perfect sense in context. Like the mantis shrimp's punch. Or a mole's huge digging claws. So maybe the T-Rex's arms weren't meant to impress. They were meant to work. Quietly. Effectively. The truth? We may never know exactly how they used them. But one thing's clear, they weren't a joke. They were part of an evolutionary masterpiece. T-Rex didn't dominate the prehistoric world by accident. Every part of its body, including those little arms, had a role to play. So the next time you see a cartoon T-Rex struggling to do push-ups, remember, those tiny arms were stronger than yours. And maybe, just maybe, they weren't so tiny after all. If you enjoyed this deep dive into prehistoric anatomy, give the video a like. Subscribe for more science, creatures, and dino mysteries. And ring the bell so you never miss a bite-sized lesson in evolution. Thanks for watching. Stay curious. Stay wild.